we'll just activate the body a little bit. We jump into things. So let's just stand up. We'll start with just some simple arm swings just to loosen up the shoulders. We've got to admit someone. Cool, that'll be good. Yeah. Wheeler family. Stuff, guys, and we'll go forward and back here. And we'll clench a fist. We'll just do some big circles going backwards with the fists clenched. Just support the shoulder a bit. Just getting as much movement as we can through the shoulder. And we'll go forwards. Okay, we'll start making some little circles just out in the T. I'm going to flex the fingers here. We get a little bit of activation through the forearms as we're flexing through the fingers. And we'll start going backwards. Cool. Swinging forwards and backwards, just loosening the shoulders up a little bit. We're going to jump into a bit of a squat stance. So we're going to brace the core really strong. And what we're going to do is rotate from side to side. But as we rotate, one arm's going to come back behind us. So if I'm rotating to the left, my left arm's going to come back. And I'm going to get a bit of a chest stretch here as I rotate back. Lots of core here. So this is a bit of a core strengthening, kind of warming up movement. Okay, so I'm just going to go from left to right. Really bracing the core. I'm really solid through the base, through my feet. And we're activating the core the entire time here. Maybe a slight bend in the knees. We're just getting that nice chest stretch as the arm comes back. All right, perfect, good stuff, guys. So I'm just gonna go from one foot, we're gonna lift one knee up, open the knee out to the side, bring it back down to the ground. Lift one knee up, open the knee out to the side, bring it back down. We'll just keep alternating between the two, just to open up into the hips a little bit here. Just really trying to lift the knee as high as you can. Bring it out as far as you can. Get as much range as you can through the hip joint there. All right, awesome, guys. Going for a couple of single leg deadlifts here. So just standing on one leg, coming forward, keeping the chest up, keeping the shoulders back, slight bend in this knee that we're balancing on, lifting ourselves back up. So let's just work in our own time for about 4 reps on each side here. Doing our best to stay on that one leg, even at the top. Try not to touch the leg, touch the other foot to the ground. And just about 4 reps on one side, jump over to the other side, 4 reps on the other side. Getting those deep in, keeping it nice and smooth. We're not working too fast through this. We're just trying to ease the body into it. Background there somewhere.
I thought that was you, Ferg.
Thanks, Liz. Sounds like me sometimes, eh? All right, you guys, let's have a little rest there. All right, let's jump down on the ground. We'll jump into a downward dog. You guys can see me right, sweet. All right, let's get the heels just to sink into the ground here. We'll push the ground away, try and push the head down towards the mat. Let the heels sink in. You can get a micro bend in your knees if you want to sink into it a little bit more. Okay, we're going to lift our right leg up as high as we can here in our downward dog. And then we're going to shift forward and bring the right knee to the left elbow. Okay, we're going to shift back into that same position, lifting the right leg. And then we're going to shift the right knee to the right. You're going from left to right, lifting the right leg up. And go at your own pace. Just going from downward dog into that wide and crossover mountain climber position. As we bring the knee forward, brace the core really strong. Lots through the fingertips as well, pushing through the fingertips, keeping the shoulders really supported. Let's switch legs now so that we go to the left side. We're lifting the left leg up nice and high. Bringing the left knee to the right elbow, left knee to the left elbow. Really shifting forward into the fingertips. Getting those deep breaths in. Bracing the core strong as the knee comes forward. All right, beautiful. A little bit of a rest there, guys. Let's drop down onto all fours. We're going to go for our alternate arm leg extension here. So lifting one arm forward, extending the opposite leg back. I'm just going to alternate sides here. Trying to lift the back leg and the shoulder as high as you can while keeping an activated core. Trying to bring the bicep towards the ear and lift the thumb up. Whoop. Just getting those deep breaths in. All right, last couple of reps here, really looking for height, push through the ground. All right, awesome. So going to just do one more little mobility stretch, just to get a bit of a twist going through the spine, just to limber up the vertebrae a little bit. So let's get the right hand. We'll come through, drop the head and shoulder down towards the ground so that we feel that nice stretch through the back there. We're going to push through the left and open up through the right hand. I'm just going to go back through on this side again. So bringing the right hand through, bringing the shoulder and head down towards the ground, bracing the core, rotating up. Just getting those nice deep breaths in. Going to work through about 4 of these reps on each side, just in our own time. We should have done about 4 reps there, so we'll plant the right hand down and we'll go into the left side. Bring the left hand through. Heading up. Just breathing through it, looking for a little bit more range on each rep. Perfect. Last few reps here. And beautiful, guys. While I'm explaining what we're going to do our best to jump into a low squat position here, just to limber up through the hips. So we're just going to hold here with the heels down. If this is a hard position for you, you can put something underneath your feet, underneath your heels. So you can just look around and, you know, like yoga blocks are really good. Or like you can roll up a towel, or you can even roll up the end of your mat like a couple of times and sit on that. A couple of books. But yeah, we'll just try and sit in this position here just for a little bit. We're just going to work through a little bit of strength just to start us off, and we'll get the heart rate up towards the end of the session. So we're going to start with some hip thrusts. So just going to be on our back doing normal hip thrusts. We're going to jump into some squats. If you have a weight of some sort at home, anything that you can use for squats, we will use that. We're going to do some push-ups into a T-spine rotation, and we're going to do some back step, followed by a plank, just for you guys to get excited about. I know how much everyone loves planks. So you're gonna throw some of those in there. So let's stand up, shake the legs out a little bit. Nice. And we're gonna grab ourselves the weight that we might use for the squat. If we don't have any weights, that's sweet. We can go totally without them today. But if you do have one, awesome. Oh, how's that view, Julia? The Story Bridge.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's just the background.
I was like, that's pretty convincing.
No.
All right. I think we've got everybody. Okay, cool, guys. We're going to start with the hip thrusts. So we'll have the weights just off to the side, just ready to go. And we're going to jump onto the back. So if you want to make this one more challenging, jump into your single leg hip thrusts. Okay, so extending one leg out straight and alternate legs on one, alternate on one leg. Okay, if you would like to grab the weight that you're using for your squat and put that on your hips, that would also be a really good idea. So we'll jump into our hip thrust. We'll get ready to go there, guys. Cool, and we're going to go on the timer here. Thing is, we all want to start and stop at the same time. So let's jump into it, team, when you're ready. We'll start thrusting away. Getting those deep breaths in, looking for range here. We're going to get as much range as we can out of this. So really squeezing up, bracing the core strong. I'm going to try and get a really decent little burn going through the glutes here. Perfect, just breathing through it. Keep this going for another 20 seconds here, guys. Last 10 seconds. All right, beautiful. Let's have a little rest there. Let's jump ourselves straight up onto our feet. And we'll get ourselves going into our squats. So we're looking for nice deep squats. So find your neutral squat stance. We can hold onto our weight on our chest or whatever type of weight it is. Just find a comfy way to hold it. But we're looking to get our hips down in line with our knees. And we want to try and hold our chest up as straight as we can. All right, looking for full range. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, don't go all the way to the top. Just stop about here and then go straight back down. Stop about here, go straight back down so that we're not locking out at the top and we're looking for as much depth as we can. Cool, team. Let's look for some good squats in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Perfect. So think of accelerating through the squat and controlling it down. Good start, team. Getting those deep breaths in. At the bottom of each rep, we're engaging the core, we're squeezing our glutes, and we're lifting our chest and pulling the shoulders back. So we're trying to find, especially in these, so we got about 20 seconds here, team. Especially in these really light-weighted situations, this is where we want to work on our form. And this is where we want to focus on the best possible form that we can do in these sorts of movements. So just working on executing as best you can, getting as much engagement as you can. Here we go, 5 seconds. And beautiful little rest there, guys. Nice one. All right, let's put weights aside. Let's catch your breath a little bit. Groovy. All right, let's jump into our push-up, into our T-spine rotation. Main thing here is to keep the support around the shoulder. So we want to use your knees if you want to on the push-up. Okay, we're going to come down for our push-up. Elbows are going to be in. I've got my feet about shoulder width apart. As I get to the top, I'm going to twist my feet so that they're side on. If you guys can see that. So my feet are sideways like this. I'm going to rotate out, lift one arm and lift the hips. You're going to place the hand back down, the feet will come back. Go for the next push-up, twist the feet, lift the hips, rotate up. Okay, drop the knees if you want to on the push-up, and lots of pressure through the fingertips and the shoulder as we rotate, as we support our torso with our hand. Okay, let's get ready to go into that one in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
What?
So push up into. you say what, Les?
No, the cat bit me.
Oh. Probably deserved it. Looking good, guys. Lots of core as we push up through the push-up. We want to try and have the hands underneath our chest. So we don't want the hands under the shoulders. We want to try and have the hands under the chest. Getting those deep breaths in. As it gets, we've got about 20. As it gets challenging, just slow the tempo down a little bit. Just hold on to those really good reps. Breathing through it. Lots of core as we drive up through the push-up. 10 more seconds, guys. Look for some hard reps here. Keep it going. Here we go. Last reps. Push through. And beautiful. Little rest there. Little rest there. Nice. Awesome work, guys. Okay. We're going to jump down onto the stomach for this next one. So we're going to have our arms out in so that our elbows are at 90 degrees and the elbows will be out from the shoulders. So what we're going to do is squeeze the feet together, squeeze the glutes together. We're going to clench a fist and we're going to try and lift our hands and elbows as high as we can, squeezing back through our back muscles. So we're going to squeeze back like this. So naturally the hands will want to dip down like this. We're going to try and lift them up as high as you can. You're going to bring the forearms back to the ground and lift back. So pacing out the reps like this. Okay, we're going to jump into that position now and we'll get ready to go. Yeah, going in 3, 2, 1. Lifting the chest as high as you can, squeezing back through the shoulder blades. If this is a little bit rough on the lower back, just come down as low as you can, and you can still do the same position with your chest down on the ground. But if your back's fine, lift up as high as you can. Lots of core, lots of shoulder blades. Draw elbows back. Lift the hands as high as you can. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs together. Keep going there, guys. Get a good burn going through the back. Nice big deep breaths. Starting to get a little bit challenging now, pushing through for the next 10 seconds. Keep going. Lift the chest as high as you can. And we're holding position with the chest up. Squeezing the hands back. 3, 2, rest there, guys. Nice. One of those really good movements for the posture. Just teaching us to, it's that same sort of position we're in when we sit tall and we have our shoulders back. So those types of movements are really good. All right, last movements here, guys. We're going to jump down into our side plank down on the elbows. So holding this position here, one foot stacked on the other, hand on the hip. That if we need to, what we can do is drop the right, the bottom knee into 90 degrees. So the foot's facing behind us. And we can side plank on our knee. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got my knee on the ground, my bottom knee on the ground. I'm lifting the hips, so I'm engaging through the core. We do seconds on each side, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And then we're going to hold a push-up in our plank position. Hold a plank in our push-up position. 40. With the knees or without the knees. All right, guys, let's go. So we're going to jump on one side. Doesn't matter which one you start on. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Let's get ready to go. And let's do it. So 30 seconds here. Try and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Breathe through it here, holding strong. Cool. We're going to go for another 15 seconds. Getting those deep breaths in. Hold strong here, guys. 5 seconds. And let's go straight over to the other side, starting in 3, 2, 1. Jumping into the other side, really lifting the hips. If you want to make these side planks a little bit harder, you can pulse it out a little bit. Just go for some little pulses. You got 20 more seconds on this side. Lifting the hips as high as you can. Want to get a good burn going through the side of the body here. You got 10 seconds. All right, last 5. Hold strong now. All right, beautiful. A little bit of a breather there. Okay, we're going to jump into our push-up position. We're going to lean forward into our hands. And what we really want here in our push-up position is to push through the shoulder blades as much as we can. So it's pushing the ground away. All right, let's jump into that in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Holding push-up position. You can have the feet together or you can have the feet wide. It's up to you. But we're trying to get as much engagement through the body as we possibly can holding this. Want to squeeze the glutes, want to squeeze the core, want to squeeze the shoulders and the arms and the fingers so that everything's getting engaged. Do a bit of a scan through the body. Think, is there anything not engaged? I want to get the whole body working together here. We got 15 seconds. Lean a little bit further forward into the fingertips, 10 seconds. Nice. Holding for the last 3, 2, rest there, guys. Cool. All right, let's grab a little drink of water. We're going to work through those movements one more time. We're going for time. Good stuff, guys. All right. Once we've had a bit of a break and a drink, we'll get ourselves ready for the hip thrust again. You guys didn't feel like kayaking to the gym today? We'll be back on for Friday, team. Thursday and Friday, we're on. All right, let's do some hip thrusts. Let's get ourselves ready to go. If you got that weight, we'll chuck that on the hips. Feel free to chuck like a towel down on your stomach if you want. Make it a little bit comfier. I'm gonna go for a minute here, just pumping out these hip thrusts, trying to get the glutes firing a little bit. Okay, you guys ready? And let's go. Getting the breaths in, looking for those challenging reps towards the end of the sets. Perfect. You can do single leg or you can do double leg. Just looking to focus your attention on the muscles that are engaging here. So thinking about the glutes activating, putting the attention there to create that fatigue and that burn. We've got 25 more seconds. Perfect. Keep getting that heat building up there, team. We've got 15 seconds. We got last 10 seconds. Perfect. And let's have a little breather there. Good stuff, guys. All right, we'll jump up onto the feet. Just shake the legs out a little bit. We'll get ready to jump into our squats. So the glutes are the main muscle that are working when you're doing squats. So we want to put our attention there and focus on activating those muscles as we work through this movement, especially while it's easy. Let's get ready to do those in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Perfect. Sinking right down into it, looking for really quality reps with this light weight. Perfect. Really bracing the core nice and strong, squeezing the legs as tight as you can at the bottom. Looking good, team. Here we go. We got 30 more seconds. All right, so for this last 30 seconds, we're not going to lock the knees out at the top. We're going to keep them a little bit bent. Okay, so we're just going to go to about here and then come back down. We're going to keep that time under tension. We're going to keep that burn going. We're going to go for another 15 seconds. Keep this going, guys. Get a good burn going through the legs here. 10 seconds. Breathing. Last few reps. And beautiful. Let's have a thing. Nice. Back the weights down on the side. It's good. All right. We're going to jump into our push-up, into our T-spine rotation. So push-up first. And as we rotate, what we want to try and achieve is that hip lifting motion. So we're trying to lift the hips up towards the ceiling, so that we just get a little bit more of an engagement through the side body here. All right, let's get ready to jump into the push-ups and this T-spine rotation. In 2, 1, let's go. Really looking for the depth. Hands underneath the chest. As we rotate the feet, we want to bring the heels all the way to the ground as we rotate the feet. Really twist over. Complete. I'm taking those deep breaths, really good. As this gets challenging, just bring the tempo down a little bit. Want to build that bit of a burn going through the shoulders and the chest and the arms, as well as the core. Coming into the 20 seconds here now, 20 seconds. We got it, guys, breathing there. Here's the hard reps, 15 seconds. Here we go. 10 seconds. Let's squeeze out another couple of challenging reps here. 5 to go. And beautiful. Have a rest there, guys. Let's get some deep breaths in. Nice. Okay, we're going to jump onto our stomach. Cool. Jumping into this position here. So we're going to squeeze the feet together, drive up through the shoulder blades. Jump down onto our stomach. Couple more movements here. All right, really lift the chest up as high as you can. Big squeeze through the back muscles. Lots of core here as well. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cool, so we're holding the chest up. And we're just using the arm, holding the chest up and just pumping the arms back and forth. So you want to try and avoid bringing the chest back to the ground after each rep. Just want to hold the chest up and keep pumping it out. Perfect, team. Breathing through it. Getting as much engagement as you can through the shoulder blades. Here we go. We're past halfway now, guys. Past halfway. Almost done. Coming into that last 15 seconds soon. Here we go, 15 seconds. Here we go, hard reps now coming into the end. Breathing through it there. We got 10 seconds. Hold the chest up. Squeeze the shoulders back, 5 seconds. And beautiful rest there, guys. All right, get some deep breaths in. That one's harder than it looks. All right, we'll jump into our side planks and then into our push-up hold. So side plank on the elbows, lifting the hips up. Have a go at doing a few little pulses here on this one. All right, let's get ready to jump into that side plank in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Perfect. Feet stacked on top of each other or one in front of the other, whatever feels better. Just pull the hips here. Trying to pop shoulder back and just keep everything really solid. Make sure everything's really supported. We're going to go for another 5 seconds on this side. You got it, guys. All right, and switching over to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Holding and pulsing there. Cool. This is really good, team. We're smashing this. Just focus on breathing through it. You got it. Another 15 seconds here. Keeping it really strong. 10 more seconds. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Last few hard reps, 5 seconds. Nice work, team. Finish it off in 2, 1. All right, a little bit of a breather there. Nice, guys. Take the arms out for a little bit quick. We're going to jump into our push-up position. Okay, we're going to hold push-up position. Really work on having the hands underneath the chest here. So we don't want the hands up here. We want the hands down here. Much harder for the shoulders, but we'll get more out of it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Holding there. Perfect. Now, push the ground away. Want to try and brace the core really strong. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the thighs. Think about how much of the body you can get engaged and working together. It's going to burn, it's going to hurt, but it'll be stronger for next time the harder we push through these times. Going to go for another 15 seconds. Let's hold strong for this last 15. We got it. Keep breathing. It's okay if you're shaking. Got 10 seconds. Push through. You got it, guys. Last 5 seconds. Squeeze really tight here for the last 3, 2. Rest there, guys. Nice. All right, we'll have a good minute or so rest here, team. Just grab a drink, shake it out. Epic. So good. What a beautiful day. All righty, guys. Might be time to. Oh, hey, pup. Is that your dog, Bev?
Yeah.
He or she?
She, that's Mabel.
Mabel. That's a good name.
She's been licking my face.
Because you're sweaty. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, we're going to jump into some HIIT. So, do you guys have skipping ropes?
No.
So, if you do have a skipping rope, you can use it. If you don't have a skipping rope, that's fine. We don't have to use that. But we're just going to jump into a couple of minutes at the end of a bit of cardio of choice. So whether it's running on the spot, high knees, star jumps, anything like that, feel free to just pull the skipping rope out if you got one. All right. So first movement, get a bit of padding under the knees. Okay, this is just an option. If this one hurts the knees a little bit, there's we just do normal squats. What we want to do is hold our squat position, drop down onto the knees, and come back up onto the feet. Drop down onto the knees, come back up onto the feet. Okay, so we're going to work through those first. Then you're going to jump into some jump squats. Then you're going to jump into some core. And I'll just throw the movements at you as we go so that we can just get stuck into it. And I think we'll forget the movements anyway if I explain them all now. So let's jump into that one first. I'm going to work 45 seconds on here, 20 seconds off. Looking to just find a bit of a burn through the body here, get the heart rate up a bit. All right, so let's get ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. Holding squat position, down onto the knees, up onto the feet, but we're not standing directly up. We're keeping the pressure going through the legs the whole time. Getting those deep breaths in. We're keeping that nice low squat position. And we're switching from side to side as well. So we're going down on the right first, and we're going down on the left first, just like we do with our moving plank. Keep this going for another 15 seconds. Good, team. Holding the chest up, down onto the knees, up onto the feet. Try and hold the squat as low as you can when you come up into the feet. 5 seconds. And a little rest there, Nice work. Okay, we've got a little bit of time off here. Grab a quick little breather. All right. So we're going into a pulse jump squat here. Deadly combo. Wow. So we're going to come down, pulse, jump squat, pulse, jump squat, pulse, jump squat. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pulse at the bottom, jump squat up, pulse. Perfect. Guys, breathe through it here, guys. Breathe through it. So obviously you're going to spice the legs up a little bit here, but just do it and just as you can. No expectations. Just trying to squeeze out as many reps as we can. Take those little micro breaks if you need them. If you want to just smash it and push yourself through that with a burning, really burning legs, go for it. Got 10 seconds. All the way through here, almost done. 5 seconds. All right, beautiful. A little bit of a rest there, guys. Nice work. All right, jumping down into our push-up position, going for our mountain climbers. Whoop. Okay, so when I'm going to let you guys know when to change. So we're going to go from our crossover mountain climbers. So the knee comes to the opposite elbow. Then we're going to go into our wide mountain climbers. Knee comes to the same elbow. And then we go into our normal mountain climbers where the knee just comes forward towards the chest. I'll let you guys know when to change. 15 seconds on each one. Starting with the crossover mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Leaning forward into the hands. Perfect. Crossing the knees over towards the opposite elbow. And when I say change, we'll go into the wide mountain climbers. Keep this going for another 3, 2, 1. Change, wide mountain climbers. Knees to the same side. Same elbow. Keep it going. Breathe through it. We got the same. Try and lean forward into the fingers, into the hands. Normal ones. 3, 2, 1. Normal mountain climbers now. Knees towards the chest. We got this, team. Breathe through it. Get the deep breaths in. Nice. 5 seconds. 5, 4. Keep going to the last second. 2, 1. Rest there. Rest there. All right. We're going to jump on the back, guys. Nice work. Okay. So elevate our feet. We're going to crunch into the feet for 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by 10 mountain climbers. Full extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 mountain climbers. Okay, we're going to jump between these two for a minute, just getting the core burning here. We get ready in 2, 1. Let's go, let's go. 5 crunches. Really trying to crunch in and tap the feet. That's it. And then 10 bicycles. Look for full extension bicycles, trying to get the elbows to the knees, get one leg extended right out straight. We're looking to just get a really good burn through the abs here. Good, guys. We're going now. Okay, we got 30 seconds left here of these 2 movements. Set the aim to get the core burning here. Want to get that crampy going through the core. Want to get that fatigue start to set on through the core. Got 15 seconds left here. Keep it going, team. Full extension bicycles. Deep breaths. 5 seconds. And beautiful little rest there. Epic. Nice work, guys. Okay, let's jump up into the feet. Wow. Okay, so we got an option. Kookaburras are laughing at me. We got a bunch of options for your cardio movements of choice. So if you have a skipping rope, use a skipping rope. If you don't have a skipping rope, you can do jump. So hands out in front, jumping back and forth. You can do normal star jumps. Okay, you can do high knees on the spot. Jogging on the spot is not an option, sorry. You can go into your ice skaters. So jumping from side to side. Okay, or if you have like a little bit of space to do some hill runs or some shuttle runs, like in your backyard or wherever it is that you are, you can do that as well. Okay, so we've got 90 seconds. And we're gonna go for, 90 seconds of any cardio movement that you want. You can change the cardio movement up throughout the set as well. So you can do some star jumps, and then you can do some high knees, you can do some running, skipping, whatever. You can change it up as you go. Okay, we've got 90 seconds here, team. Any cardio movement you want. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. But yep, you can do jumping jacks, star jumps, high knees, running or sprinting up and down your backyard, ice skaters, skipping, any cardio movement. With the high knees, you can do some punches as well. Out in front. Breathing through it, breathing through it. And we're still looking to make this cardio quite challenging. So we want to try and keep ourselves moving the whole way through. Good. Nice. That last 30 seconds soon here. Awesome. Good transitions, guys. You got less than 30 seconds. This is really good. We'll keep this going. We've got 20 seconds left. Let's bring a bit of heat into this last 15 seconds. Awesome. Keep yourself moving there. 10 more seconds. Looking good, team. Last 5. And beautiful. Let's have a little rest there, guys. Nice. All right, we're gonna have a bit of a break. So grab a drink of water, shake it out a little bit. Good stuff. All right, guys. We'll keep resting for another 20 seconds or so, team. We'll go for a little bit longer. We'll just give you guys a quick breather, and then we'll jump back into that starting movement. So I'm going to start in our low squat position, down onto the knees, up onto the feet. So I went down on my right last time, so I'm going to go down on my left this time. So we're switching sides. All right. Get some deep breaths in there, guys. Let's shake it out a little bit. We'll get ourselves ready to go. So holding our low squat position, try and hold the squat as low as you can. And as I said, if this one's a little bit funny on the knees, okay, just hold your squat position and just do some pulsing squats. You can also just do some lunges if you want to, holding that squat position. All right, let's get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, let's go. Awesome. Good stuff, team. Looking to hold that squat as low as you can. Getting those deep breaths in. Perfect. Got another 15 seconds here on this one, team. We got this. We go 10 seconds. All the way through, guys. Last little bit. And sweet, let's have a little rest there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to jump up onto the feet. We're going to jump into our pulse squat. pulse jump squat. So pulsing at the bottom, pulse, jumping up at the top. Okay, let's get ready in 3, 2, and let's go, let's go. Awesome, guys. Really sink into the squat there. Work for as much depth as you can. Pushing the hips back, breathing through it, getting that nice burn going through the legs. Awesome, guys. Keep this going. This is good. You can go for another 15 seconds here. Yeah, deep breaths, deep breaths. Here we go, 5 seconds, last few reps. And beautiful, a little rest there, guys. Nice work. All right, I'm gonna jump down onto the back, going into our crunches and bicycles. Yeah, so crunch through to touch the feet, 5 reps, bicycles, 10 reps, 1 minute here. All right, let's get ready. And let's go, let's go. Nice, little crunches into the feet. Breathing through it. Into 10 bicycles. Let's keep going, guys. I just remembered we've got mountain climbers, but we'll do those in a second. I'm gonna go for another 20 seconds here, another 20 seconds. 15 to go now, breathe through it. Or burning a little bit, 10 seconds. All right, guys, last 5, we got it. And resting there, resting there. Awesome, good stuff, team. Okay, we're gonna catch our breath just for another 15 seconds. We're gonna roll over into our push-up position. We're gonna go into our mountain climbers. So we've got our crossover mountain climbers, into our wide mountain climbers, into our normal mountain climbers. So we'll get ourselves ready to jump into those. You guys are crushing it, this is awesome. All right, let's get some breaths in and we'll go in 3, 2, and crossover mountain climbers now. Let's go. Trying to bring the knee to the opposite elbow, crossing across the body, bracing the core as we do so. Okay. You can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want with this one. Okay, change there. Going into the wide mountain climbers, changing there. Knees to the same side. Breathe, breathe. Starts to get spicy. I'm going to push through. We got this. Going into our normal mountain climbers in 2, 1. Normal mountain climbers there for the last 15 seconds. We're almost done. Lean forward into the hands. Nice big deep breaths. We go. 5, 4, keep it going. 3, 2, and rest there, rest there. Nice work, guys. Woo. All right, get some slow, deep breaths in. We're gonna get ourselves ready for our 90 seconds of cardio. Awesome work. We'll get ourselves ready to go. This is our last little effort of the day, guys. We'll finish on this. So I'm gonna make this 2 minutes just to bring it into that last 5 minutes for stretching. So we got 2 minutes of cardio just to finish off the workout. Let's bring some heat. We'll get ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, let's go. We got 2 minutes here. Nice. Loving the living room shuttle runs. Unreal. Nice work. Yeah, Janica, loving the creativity there, man. That's great. Awesome, guys. Getting those deep breaths in. Epic. Liv doing some shuttle runs. We love it. Awesome, Julia. Les getting the shuttle runs going. Perfect, guys. This is awesome. We're about halfway We've got halfway coming up here soon, coming into that first minute. Just keep focusing on breathing, keep focusing on moving through each movement that you're choosing to do. And just stay conscious, stay aware of how your body's moving through it. And just stay composed as well. Even though you're hurting, your heart's kind of beating and you're breathing heavy, just keep composed. Got 50 seconds left and we're done. We'll keep ourselves going here, team. We got this. Go. Taking it up here for the last 30 seconds. Let's empty the tank here now, guys. Let's spend the energy we've got left there in the tank. We've got 30 seconds left. Almost done here. Big breath. We go, final 20 seconds. Final 20 seconds. Let's keep ourselves moving. Keep through. And keep it going, guys. Last 10 seconds. Hard reps to finish. 5 seconds all the way to the end. Finish it off in 3, 2. And beautiful resting there. Yoo-hoo! Unreal, guys. Grab a sip of water, have a breather. We'll have a bit of a stretch in a minute. Perfect. So good. Let's just catch our breath. Just slow the breath down. Slow the heart rate down. All right. Those down. Whoa. All right, let's get one leg out straight and get the other leg over. And we'll just go for a twist here. So my right leg is over my left at the moment, and I'm bringing my left arm around. So I'm getting a nice twist through the spine there. Stretching is always a good opportunity to just slow down the breath a little bit. Bring the heart rate down just as you exhale slowly. As you exhale, you can also just sink a little bit deeper into the stretches. All right, let's sides there. Right leg out straight, left leg over. Getting those deep breaths in. Yeah, good stuff, guys. We'll jump down onto the back. One leg out, other leg comes over. We're opening the other arm up. So I want to get a nice stretch going through the chest as well. What we can do with this leg, actually, that's over, is we'll try and straighten it here. So try and keep this leg that's coming over, keep it straight. Let the other arm come right out. It's a little bit higher than the shoulder. It's kind of going out on an angle just to get a nice chest stretch there. That's right, guys. We'll jump into the other side, straightening that leg. And coming out with the arm on the other side. All right, guys, we'll jump up into the feet. This will be our last stretch. We'll just jump into a little forward fold. Okay, so let's just relax everything here. We'll let the arms just dangle and hang. Let the head hang here. I'm just decompress the spine a little bit here. So we're letting the neck relax, we're letting the head relax. And we're just letting our arms just dangle there a little bit. Just lengthening out through the spine, we're lengthening out through the hamstrings. And just slow down into the breath here. Just get some nice, slow, deep breaths. Take a couple more big, deep breaths each. And as we exhale on that last breath, we'll just slowly roll up through each vertebrae, and then we'll roll the neck out a little bit at the top.
Thanks, Ferg.
Catch you later, Les.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day, man.
See you.
All right, guys, just rolling up through the spine. And at the top, just a few left to right. Yes and no's.